السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته، والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. معنا اليوم شخصية عبقرية كانت تحت كارلوس غوسون في اليابان، في نيسان اليابان. كان رئيس نيسان أوروبا، وكان رئيس نيسان الهند وشرق آسيا قارة آسيا بالكامل، ومنطقة الشرق الأوسط. فما شاء الله شخصية عبقرية جدا في عالم المحركات والسيارات وصناعتها، مو مجرد تسويق، مجرد الصناعة، السياسات، الأمور المتحكمة فيها. معنا مستر شيفي من نيسان، ما شاء الله الحين صار مكسب للسعوديه، فصار نيسان بترومين السعوديه عشان يطور الخدمات وعالم السيارات بالكامل والاستفاده منه للجمهور كخدمات المستهلك وكل شيء. Hello Mr. Shevy.
Hello.
Sorry for the long introduction in Arabic, but I just wanted to introduce you properly.
Thank you very much.
Good.
Much appreciated.
It's always a pleasure, sir. Always. Sir, mashallah, it's a great thing to have you among us, especially Nissan Petromin. This is a great win-win situation for Nissan and Nissan Saudi Arabia, Nissan Petromin, and the customers. I'm sure it's going to be a huge added value having you with us.
Thank you. For me, it's an honor to be here in this country
Both pleasure
and also work for Petromin to serve our customers.
This is, when I heard about you a long time ago, but when I heard that you are with Petromin, I picked up the phone with the guys. I said, please, I need to meet him. And it was, thank you, highly appreciated that you have accepted that so quickly and so graciously.
Thank you.
Sir, what can you tell us about now? We understand the whole planet is under attack. I mean, with the coronavirus, the financial situations, Nissan globally is shifting and reorganizing its house. Everything is being plans are being, the whole thing is being either reorganized or pushed a little bit. Geopolitical issues in the region here. So, and now we're going to have an added or more increased VAT temporarily to balance the situation financially. So, what do you see Nissan, all in all, Nissan Petromin, the customers, how Mr. Chevy can help us to understand the future, or at least expectations, forecasts for the future?
Okay. First is thank you very much. I think it's a very important question in the current times. For sure, this is one of the most challenging times we have seen. I would actually like to start by talking about the safety first.
Excellent.
I think in the current climate, I think the most important thing is the safety of our customers and the safety of our employees. So from Petromin's Nissan side, we have taken great care to ensure that customers, for example, who come into our showrooms are sanitized at very, very regular intervals. We make sure that the cars on display are properly sanitized. Customers who come in are checked, at the time they enter the reception. So we are putting the safety of the customers first. In addition to this, we've also made it very easy for customers so that we can actually offer them door-to-door services, and
Yes.
we were one of the first to do so. And all this with the view that we want to put safety first. Similarly, for our own employees, we have made sure that our employees are safe, and they also are practicing as much as possible contactless transactions with our customers. So this is the most important thing in the crisis, where the society, the community, and our customers are all stay safe. In this aspect, I also have to give credit to the Saudi government, which I think was one of the governments to very quickly recognize in a situation in the world.
Sure.
And I think they have done a wonderful job. If you look at the statistics, we are the country that has one of the best recovery rates, but also one of the lowest fatality rates. So I think absolutely. And I also think that the stimulus package that the government has announced will go a long way in helping us towards the recovery. Now, coming back to Nissan and Petromin Nissan, Nissan is facing the challenges as any other manufacturer. This challenge is not only for the brand, but it's for everybody else. The important thing here to remember, especially here in the Middle East, is Nissan is a very loud brand. It's a brand that has a lot of appeal to the customers.
Yes.
And you saw the reaction of the customers to the new Patrol, which we actually introduced last year, and the response has been overwhelming. So from my perspective, Nissan continues to deliver the right products, especially for the customers in Middle East, and we at Petromin will make sure that the requirements of the customers are fed back into the company in terms of the products, in terms of the product requirements, but we also want to give them the best possible customer experience in terms of their sales or service, and that is what we are really focused on. So in my view, I think Nissan has a wonderful future in this country, and I think in the years to come, you're also going to see a lot of new products coming from Nissan, and they will continue to maintain their leadership position in these markets.
Great. Now, let's say with the current financial situation, with the current fuel regulations, especially would Nissan consider bringing more hybrid cars, diesel or electrical cars?
So Nissan was actually, if you remember, the global leader in electric cars.
Nissan Leaf, yes.
Yes, Nissan Leaf was one of the first models that the company has brought into the market. They are perceived as leaders in electric vehicle technology, but also in terms of semi-autonomous driving, so all the safety features. And my view is that in the years to come, we will see more and more of these features that will come into the market for sure.
Nice. Customers in Saudi Arabia. I know that we have a limited time with you, so I'm trying to make the most out of it. I know you're extremely busy, and I truly appreciate every moment you're spending with us, because I know you have tons of things already. The gentleman was so kind with us that he pulled himself completely out of the tons of meetings and plannings and presentations and everything just to meet us for your sake, dear followers and dear Nissan customers. Okay, Nissan, Petromine, after sales expansion or customer satisfaction or happiness, if we may call it. Any, I know it at this stage it could be a bit too early, but can you give us shed any light on this?
Absolutely. If you look at Petromine as a company, we have the best after-sales network in the country. Just to put it in perspective, let me start with Petromine Express. Petromine Express is the largest chain of fast food services in the world outside the US.
True.
We have almost 750 touch points, and Nissan customers can get their periodic maintenance, they can get their warranty services done at these Petromine Express stores.
Yes.
In addition to this, we also have 35 Petromine Auto Care workshops that are available to the customer. So and these are professionally run. The technicians are well trained and they're qualified. So if you are a Nissan customer, you have access to the entire Petromine network, of after-sale services, which is unmatched by anybody in KSA.
True.
Yeah.
Last question, sir. What do you call it? The sweet half of the Saudi population. The ladies now they are they're 50% of the whole market population, and now they have just softly and recently joined the task force of drivers. And so how would you prescribe the relation, the interests of Nissan Petromine and the Saudi or women in general in Saudi Arabia, regardless?
Yes. So first is, I think we at Petromine Nissan and also at Nissan, we welcome the decision, of the government to enable women to drive. And if you remember, we were the first ones to come out with a very nice campaign, which was the She Drives campaign, yes, which won a lot of awards.
Yes.
And it showed the joy of families and women participating in the driving.
True.
And our belief is that our products are a great contributor to that. Especially for the women, our products are very safe. And they have a lot of these semi-autonomous driving features available to them, which actually helps them keep them safe on the road.
Cool.
I mean, I would use X-Trail as a great example, which is a car that I think today is well perceived within the women's segment here. And I think 50% of our sales of X-Trail today goes to women.
Nice.
And that's an example of how the product is right for this market. And we encourage Petromine Express, we encourage Petromine Nissan to actually support women driving and we will come out with some aids that will actually help them drive better and safer on the roads.
Yes. Highly appreciate it, sir. Very much. Thinking of customers, thinking of their safety is truly one of the things I truly treasure.
Especially for women, because we are also not have women in the car, but we also have the children.
Yes.
So it is very important for us to think about safety first.
Yes. Yes.
And I think that's a very important aspect of driving a car.
True. Anything else you would like to add?
I would.
Look for,
yes, I think in these challenging times, it's very important to maintain an optimistic attitude. The challenge is for everybody, but I think as human beings, we have to come together. I think we have to work together, and different parts of this society have to come together, whether it's the financial institutions, whether it is the dealerships, or whether it is community. I think we have to work together to overcome this challenge. So my message to everybody is, see yourself as one community.
True.
And work together to overcome the challenges.
Thank you much, sir. Very kind of you. And definitely, inshallah, after we pass this corona thing, we're going to have another different meetings at the time. So every time we're going to pick a new topic or a new vision you'd like to discuss, would like to share, because I'm sure you have a wealth of information that we're truly looking forward to hear it.
Inshallah, I hope this whole thing will be over very soon.
Inshallah, ya Rabbi, inshallah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very
Thank
kind
you
of
very
sir.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.